Okay. All right. Is it good? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Tetris The Grandmaster exhibition. I am Qlex,
And I'm Burb.
and today we'll be playing the three games in the series, similar to the GDQ fashion. I will play all the games by myself, so I'd like to thank Burb for doing the co-commentary for me. First off is Tetris The Grandmaster 1. This is the first game. It's been made quite a long time ago, and it's one of the first Tetris games that is time-based. So I will speedrun Tetris. Yeah, I guess we're ready to go. I'll just leave it over to Burb, and I guess I'll just make a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so this is Tetris The Grandmaster 1. In this game, compared to the later game in the series, you cannot make the piece fall instantly to the ground. You see him dropping it, but they do not stick automatically to the ground. So the way that the game works is you will need to reach level 999. And every time a piece enters the playfield, it will go up by one level. And every time he clears these, he will also add a level, or 2 or 3 or 4, depending on how many lines he clears. The game also has a grade in the top right corner, which is now 7. And in order to get the Grandmaster grade, he needs to complete the game in 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah. So in order to play fast here, since you can't drop it instantly, he will actually have to stack up pretty high so that he won't waste time by having to manually drop the pieces down slowly.
Yeah, I could even go higher, but it's really not a good marathon save strat.
Yeah, it can be quite risky to do that.
This is already too high.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we can talk a little bit about the randomizer, so that
Yeah.
why I might actually top out in the easiest game in the series.
Yeah. So, I mean, technically speaking, it is the easiest game to get Grandmaster grade in, but the randomizer can be quite evil sometimes and not give you the piece you want for a very, very long time.
Yeah, pretty much like the old Tetris games. The randomizer is kind of nice, though. It looks at the history of the 4 previous pieces, and it influences the random according to that, so that you don't get the same pieces twice. Nice.
So that was a misdrop.
They happen a lot in TGM1.
Yeah.
You get too impatient.
So the way the grades work is they're entirely score-based. So in order to get the Grandmaster grade, we can first talk about how the grades work. They start at 9, they go up to 1, and then they start at S1, goes up to S9. And yeah, it's entirely score-based, nothing else. I think it's 126,000 to be able to get the GM grade, and that's usually not a huge problem. But of course, depending on the randomizer and stuff, you might have to do doubles and singles and stuff like that.
Yeah. Singles and doubles are really not a good option. The main problem with that is that it wastes time because it's the same line clear animation for
Yes,
the number of
when
levels.
you see the line clear, it just pops and it takes like a second or maybe even more before the next piece enters.
Yeah.
So now it's at level 300, and it says 300 out of 400, so it's divided into sections. So at the end of every section, he needs to clear a line in order to progress to the next section. Otherwise, the game will stop at like 3.99. It won't let him go on unless he clears the line. So you need to keep track of that.
Well, what I'm currently struggling right now is get enough Tetrises. There is one potential run killer that will not give me, like, that will prevent me from getting the grade of Grandmaster. And that's, I need S4 by 500. Right now I seem to be in pretty good shape to get it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks definitely much better than the practice runs.
Yeah.
I'm taking my sweet time here. This is not the fastest game in the series.
So now he's level stop, and there it goes.
Oh yeah, you saw what happened.
Yeah.
I was in like 3.99 for a bunch of pieces.
Yeah, it was only like 2 or 3 pieces, but yeah. So that also loses time if you can't clear the line. So after every section he enters, the gravity will increase as well, so the game goes faster. And when we reach level 500 shortly, we will get to the maximum gravity, so the piece will fall instantly to the ground. And it will keep doing that until the end of the game, pretty much. So let's see if he gets the S40. There we go.
That's really good. That's a relief. It looks...
So that's one of the requirements needed to get Grandmaster. He needs S4 by 500.
The others are much easier concerning score, or are time-based, and time-based is... I'm pretty much speedrunning the thing, so it shouldn't be this much of a problem.
Yeah, is it like 7.5 minutes or something by 500 requirement, I think. So he's not concerned about that.
Yeah, I'll just stack over that.
So now that we're at maximum gravity.
Oh my god, yes. That was super lucky. Sorry.
Yeah, so we're at maximum gravity now, where the piece falls instantly to the ground. And we can talk about how he can move the piece after it drops down. It doesn't lock instantly. He has a short amount of period where he can move the piece on the ground before it locks or before he manually locks it.
I'm at 599 for ages. There we go.
There we go.
That doesn't look good at all. Yeah, with the misdrops it can get very hectic to try and get anything here.
That clears that, so now we can get down here.
That's good.
So it's been a good game so far.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised actually. Okay.
You can also say that in between the pieces, before they come out on the playfield, you can pre-rotate them by pressing the rotate button before it comes out. So it's like buffering an input to get it to rotate, and that can really make a huge difference.
Yeah, what really helps in this game is that buffering all the moves is kind of key, so you don't have to deal with frame perfect inputs all the time.
Yeah, so it can make it impossible to do certain moves if you don't pre-rotate the piece.
Yeah, especially in like high gravity, I can actually have the pieces stuck.
So since you can move the piece around after it drops, it's helpful to keep the center column pretty high, so then you can shift it to the left or right, which is also very important, especially at high gravity.
All right. There we go. I didn't get level stopped there. There's a fly coming in here. He likes to have fun with my hands. Get out of here. It's just like it's flying just around me. It knows what it's doing. I'm looking at you. Okay. So
Now we
that's
got
it for
S9.
yeah, that's it for points requirements. I just have to go as fast as possible and survive.
Yep.
I don't think I've gone so fast for the game. I don't think even if I just slow down to the max, I might miss the time requirement. So I guess I just need to survive.
Yeah, the only thing right now is to survive. It's still 999.
But it would be good to make it faster than it actually is. This is not regarded as the most spectacular game of the series.
Yeah, it can seem very slow actually, especially with the line clear animation being so long.
Pretty much, yes. It's a champ. Like it's onto us. It wants the hype. Great. And I'll actually stack as down as possible right now. It's so much more worth it to do Tetrises in this game that at the end you just want to use all of your stack that you would do Tetrises with. Tetrises or triple, they're both very fast options.
Yeah, and especially with the line clear animation, you really want to make Tetrises so the levels go up more quickly. There we go, Grandmaster.
That legitimately, that was the hardest part in the run. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Don't worry, it might get more spectacular right afterwards. I guess I could showcase something interesting. I don't need to survive the credit roll, I can just skip it.
You can skip that.
And it's actually much anticipated. You will see that if everything goes well, the next game I won't be able to skip the credits and there will be a central part in me getting the grade of Grandmaster. That's pretty much it. Don't worry, we'll get much faster. They realized the potential of Tetris The Grandmaster. They really took it up a notch. In the next game, you will see.
Definitely.
You will see that you know, very few people have gotten the grade of Grandmaster. You will see why. All right, that's gonna be it for TGM1. So we're gonna do a short break. Stay tuned for the rest of the Tetris The Grandmaster games. Good. Okay. Okay. Just a sec.
All right. So we got one donation during that run for $1 from Anonymous. Can I be player 2 if I put this $1 coin in, Kappa? And like we said earlier, we will be reading donations in between the setup of the games because playing these Tetris games takes so much concentration out of you. So we won't be reading any donations during the run, but in between setups we will. So please do keep all these donations going, and remember that every dollar is amplified by 10. So if you donate $1, that equals $10. So even if you only have $1